Namaste. I want to join our group of Sangha today and to say thank you to the neighbors as well, and Mother Earth, the nature, for offering so many beauty. And especially this session today will be about trees. You know, if we look at tree, I think about they are tall, they are resilient, they have this energy. Yes, what could we say? Tree, T-R-E-E. Maybe they are also kind of enlightened. They are so still most of the time. And also about trees, because there's more than one and you see some in the back. S for strength. Trees are really, really special because they are roots and they are grounded. Their roots are really grounded. So I'm going to demonstrate you three exercises. One is I learned when I was doing my yoga training, when I used to be in India, in Mumbai, in Santa Cruz East. I did this course for a year. It was beautiful. I was amongst all different nationalities in India. And we learned to teach this to children because some children wanted to be tall, and we said needs to do the three pose. Maybe you know it already. And in Hindi or in Sanskrit we call it Talasana. Talasana, tall, tala, for three, and asan is for posture. Yeah, most of people in Western write asana, but we don't pronounce the a, so we say asan. So Talasana. So I'll show you Talasana, but first let's connect our root to Mother Earth. So let's just clean. So let's breathe and bring in the air and wash your body in the front. So breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And last time we wash the back of your body. Breathe in and breathe out. You put your hand on your heart and have a beautiful thought about one of the three or many trees that inspire you. Maybe in your garden you have one, or maybe if you don't have three, maybe when you go in a park or in the forest, there's some trees that inspire you, that you love. Just think about those trees. You bring oxygen, bring some green energy in our life. Will help also birds to perch. Okay, let's do this first exercise that I talked to. It's called Talasana. So you could keep your feet on the ground, rooted. Yeah, imagine your tree. So you're rooted. Your roots go very deep in the ground. Yeah, they're very strong, very rooted. Just think about breathing. And you do again, breathing by the nose, breathe out by the mouth. And you're really, really rooted. Yeah. Some people will do also the Om. Yeah. You could do the Om. That's also a very good way to ground yourself, to be here now. So you could do it. Okay, first exercise that I learned many years ago, because I finished that course. It was a long time ago, just before I became pregnant of my son. So it was in 2005. I did the course in 2003 to 2004, and I was actually in the Institute of Yoga in Santa Cruz, and I used to teach children and also some adults to become teacher for children. So you just breathe in and you do the three. So you can keep your feet on the ground. Oh, I will show you from here. Wait, so put here. You see my feet? So my feet on the ground. You can lift them at the same time. If you cannot lift, you can lift them on the ground. But if you can lift them, you will do the posture at the same time. Okay? So I will show you. So you could do it like this, breathing in. So your feet are quite close to each other, but just make sure you go a little distance. Yeah? So you breathe in and you go very tall. Imagine you're three, you're very tall, and it's very good to stretch the spine. And you breathe out. Once again, if you can coordinate, you can go on your tiptoe at the same time that you raise your arm, you raise your feet. So breathe in. Bring your arm close to your ears and just imagine you're very, very tall, strong tree. Sorry, not street, a tree. And breathe out. You do one more time. You breathe in, and if you cannot raise your toes, okay, you cannot raise on your feet, don't worry. You could just do it like this. Breathe in. Stretch all your breath and breathe out. Okay, if you're someone who's having some asthma problem or any heart problem, please never hold your breath. Okay, just do breathe in, breathe out. Okay, otherwise if you're pregnant as well. So if you're not pregnant, you don't have asthma, and you don't have heart issue, you could hold your breath. Otherwise you just do breathe in, breathe out. Okay, breathe in, stretch, and breathe out. Yeah, so children love it because we tell them that if they want to be tall, they can do this exercise every day. Let's do one more time. If you can go on your tiptoe. Sorry, not tiptoe. So breathe in. And it's really good for the coordination. Just stretch. Hold or not hold your breath. See who you are. Have compassion for yourself. Imagine your tall tree, like the trees behind me. And breathe out. Okay. There's different way of doing the trees. You could do it imagine you got branch in front of you, so you could to do that way. So you can breathe in and stretch and breathe out. Once that's the first exercise, and it's the same exercise, but it's just a variation of the arm. So you could do your arm like this and stretch upwards and breathe out. Last time, if you want to go on your tiptoe, you can try. You raise, very good for coordination. Breathe in, stretch, and breathe out. You could do it like if you're a mountain. Yeah, you can bring your arms up like this. So you will breathe in and stretch upward and breathe out. Do one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And last time, you can go on your tiptoe if you can, and if you can hold your breath, you can. If not, just manage just to make sure you stretch your back. If you don't have any back issue as well, just see who you are and just find the variation that actually is good for you. So breathe in. And when you go down, you try to coordinate to go down your arm and your feet if you do on tiptoe, and breathe out. How beautiful. It's a really, really good stretch for the back. Okay, the other two exercises are exercises that I learned in Qigong, and they're beautiful too. One is to help your abdominal. So if you have any knees problem, please don't do this exercise. Try to find a variation. Okay, but if you actually all your body is fine to do it, it's a squatting thing. So you imagine, I'll do on sideways. So imagine you're holding a big tree. Okay, imagine the trunk is huge. So this is a new exercise I learned with Evelyn Knighton this week at Qigong. The past Wednesday. And it was such difficult because you need to hold. So you imagine you rooted your big strong trunk tree and you will squat. And you imagine you're giving a big hug. Okay, so you need to keep your feet here. I don't know if you see. Your feet need to stay parallel. Yeah? I'll bring the phone closer. So when you do it, you need to bring your feet. So your knee should not go further than your toe. You need to stay parallel. Okay? So you do it. I'll show you. So you will do it breathing in. And you imagine, instead of a squat, usually you do it like this. You breathe in and you breathe out. So when you squeeze, you breathe out. When you raise, you breathe in. Breathe in, breathe out. You can hold your breath if you can. And if you're not conditioned to hold your breath, like do you remember, if you're pregnant, you have heart problem, you have asthma, or you just feel you don't want to do it, don't hold it. But if you can, it's really good. Okay, that gives space. So breathe in, breathe out. But the variant is you do the same, and you could put your feet a little bit wider in between. You see,
wider if you like, but make sure your knee never go further than your big toe, you know. So you stay like this, and you imagine you holding the trunk. So make sure your back is straight when you do the squat, not bending forward or backward. You're all straight, and imagine you got a big tree and you're holding the trunk. You're giving the most beautiful arc to a tree. And you feel so good. Although I feel it really, really strong in my legs at the moment. The thighs, they're stretching a lot, and the knee, just respect your limit. But as long as you can, just breathe in and breathe out normally. Don't hold your breath here. You imagine you could put your ear on the trunk. Imagine giving a big, big hug to a tree that's maybe very tall or have a big trunk. And you hold in it. And you say, thank you. Thank you for your love, your energy. Thank you for inspiring me. Yeah, just hold it and imagine it has big, big roots. So you feel very, very supported, very grounded with this tree. Yeah, and if you prefer, you could do it that way. And you stay, so make sure your back is straight. You can do it in front of a mirror if you're not sure. So imagine you hold that big trunk. You hold the trunk, and you're very, very strong. He's very strong. Okay, and breathe out. Release. Yeah. Whew. You can do some shaking. Yeah, so shaking your knee. Oh. So whenever you want, you could do this. You could squat, work. It's a very good stretch for your hamstring. You probably feel them in your thighs and also your lower back, and for your abdominals. Yeah, the abdominals often are good because when you strengthen your abdominal, you actually also help your back. Yeah, because if the abdominals are strong, they support very well the back, and it's good to have a beautiful posture. Okay, let's just let go before we do the last exercise. That is a fluid Qigong, the next one coming, and you will imagine also your big tree. So imagine you shaking the knee, the arm, the shoulder, the head, the jaw. You can just do this exercise at the same time. For your kidney, so you tap your kidney, your back arms like this, sideways. Also very good exercise for grounding. Like a tree, very grounding. So you knock your kidney at the back here. So when you do the turning, you just do gentle. And the kidney, we try to think about the light, the blue light. Very nice blue light. It's very important. Send energy to our organs, and here will be white light, our lungs. The trees are a bit lungs of the earth, you know. They bring such beautiful oxygen. We should be so happy to have trees around us, not just to inspire strength and stillness and resilience, but also for bringing oxygen to the earth, lovely fresh air. Okay, we're ready for the last exercise. Yeah, you ready? Okay, the last exercise is, I've done this also in Qigong, it's beautiful. So it's very easy. So again, your feet are apart. Okay, I'll show you again. Come. So your feet are apart like this. Okay, and you will raise your arm. So we'll show you from here, and then I'll show you with the open. So you breathe in, and you imagine you have a little swing that when you raise your arm, yeah, ici I show you here I show you just the feet that you breathe in. Yeah, so you will imagine again that you're a tall tree, but you will also try to visualize the color green, the color of most of trees. Here actually in BC, Canada, we have lots of flower blossoming. So some trees don't have leaves yet, and some have beautiful cherry blossom or magnolia. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's spring. I know for some people it's not here yet. I know for some part of Canada it's coming in a month or two, or maybe in a few weeks, who knows. Or maybe some people like who live like in Costa Rica or in Spain, it's been happening already. But here actually we have one of these cherry blossoms start losing their petal. It's very beautiful too, you know, all the cycle. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's do this. So you imagine when you do this, you will do like, you will look like a tree. Okay, we will do it like, and you will come back. So you breathe in and you breathe out. You imagine the green light covering your full body. Breathe in. And Qigong is a little bit actually slow to feel the energy. Yeah, the energy. So we do it again. We'll show you sideways. So you breathe in, imagine your toe tree, and you bring the energy to your full body. Breathe out. You could do it as well with your feet like this if you like. So you could have one foot in front and one foot in back. So you would do like this. So the knee would bend, but never go further than your toe. And it will come back straight. Okay, you could do that way. So I'll show you with the arms. So you would do 1 foot in front, like I showed you earlier, and 1 foot in the back. And you will bend a little bit, not further your knee, further than your toe. You will breathe in and go a little bit backward and breathe out. Isn't it lovely? Breathe in and breathe out. Do one more. Breathe in, imagine your total tree, and imagine the energy of the green light covering your body. One more. Breathe in and green light. If you do in the opposite way, then you will work the water cycle. So if you like, if you're in a place where it's still, today is a rainy day or it's snowing or everything, it's more the water cycle. So you will do breathe in, but do it the opposite way and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And here you will see the color blue. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's this water cycle. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And last time, very good for the balance as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, we done one side, so we go the other side. We do again the three where we go up. Okay, so we have now again, this is the left, or if it was for you the other side, doesn't matter. One of the leg is in front, the knee will bend a little bit, not further than your big toe, the tip of your big toe. The other leg is behind. Okay, and when you come back, it'll come back straight. Okay, so you bend like this. So breathe in, imagine your toe tree green light, and imagine this be pouring, but this beautiful green light of compassion. Breathe in, imagine a beautiful tall tree again, and breathe out. Oh, that beautiful light that pour on your body. And one again, breathe in. Beautiful energy from trees, and your feet are grounded. One last time, breathe in and breathe out. Hope you feel the life energy. When we breathe slowly and we are aware of our breath, it's magical because we feel that kind of frequency of energy surrounding us, protecting us. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more time. Remember, we'll do the opposite way. So we go forward and backward, forward and backward. And that's the water cycle. Okay, so breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And last one, breathe out.
Namaste. Hope you enjoyed those exercises, and we finish just with a short meditation. So you could close your eyes. You could close your eyes, and you could put your hands, if you like, on your heart. You can smile. You can smile to nature. You can smile for all trees and be grateful for each tree that inspire you, or each tree that surround you, or each tree that is in your garden. There may be one, there may be two, there may be three, there may be many. All trees surround you, those in your neighbors, in your neighborhood, in parks and forests. All those trees, thank you for your oxygen. Thank you for inspiring us of your strength, your grounding, your resilience, going through all seasons. Someplace it's difficult for trees. They're more in a dormant way in the winter, maybe. Or when it's very dry in the summer, they may need water. To try to be resilient, try to accept some days sunny, some days rainy, some days there's wind. But we need to keep, as trees, our 2 feet on the ground, grounded and rooted, and still be grateful for each day, each moment that comes to our life. Breathe normally. Thank you. Namaste. For all trees.